Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Muhammad Hatim Abdel Bari Ni'ma, international student in UTM from Republic of Sudan. In this slide, I will talking about the indirect capitalist control. Have you ever wondered how global capitalism impacts the poorest nations? Today, exploitation is often indirect, using political instability to control resources instead of direct colonial rule. We are looking at how this leads to the plundering of a country's wealth. Here I will talking about the resource wealth. Sudan is a perfect example of a country with rich natural resources, such as gold and fertile land. However, these resources make the country a target for external economic exploitation. Instead of supporting development, this wealth becomes fuel for internal conflict and competition between the armed groups. In this slide, I will talking about the use of proxy militias. Foreign countries often protect their interests by supporting local armed groups. These groups get weapons, money, and supplies in return for giving outsiders access to important resources. In places like Khartoum, this has caused buildings and services to be destroyed and forced many people to flee their homes. Areas far from the center, far from Khartoum, such as Al-Fashir, face constant attacks and blockades. This shows that ordinary people suffer the most in wars over resources. Okay, in this slide, this is our last slide. We show how can you help. So, what can we do to help? You and me, what can we do to help? First, we must educate ourselves and others about where our gold and electronics come from to ensure they are conflict-free. Second, we can support international organizations that provide aid to displaced families in Sudan. Finally, we can advocate for transparent trade policies that prevent the funding of proxy militias. Together, we can raise awareness to stop the plundering of resources and protect human rights. Thank you for your listening. I hope this video helped you to understand our problem in Sudan and how can you help to solve this problem. Thank you again for your listening. See you in another video.